Hey, what's going on, guys? Joe here, coming at you today with the Pick'ems. Week 9 is here, and let's go ahead and get right into this thing. We're going to be racing the clock today as usual. Go down in the description, fill out that form, and take a stab at your chance to win a $25 gift card if you go 16-0. We did have a guy go 15-1 last week, so yeah, baby. All right, so let's go ahead and get right into this thing. We're at a couple of seconds remaining. We got 26 seconds. We're counting down. Action-packed week, guy. Let's see here. Above and Beyond versus Violent Wizards. So Above and Beyond is still undefeated right now. Violent Wizards is currently down, but you know, you never know what could happen here. It is a CWL, and Violent Wizards could come in with a plan, with the attempt to put down Above and Beyond. I'm going to have to go with Above and Beyond because they're strategic. I mean, they're very well versed in planning and attacking at basically the correct times. Even when looks like they're down and out, they managed to put together a plan that's going to win. NonLand Elite versus the InWar. Let's not get this confused now. InWar is up on a 2-war winning streak. They put up 73 stars last week. NonLand Elite is down by 4 wars. They've lost 4 in a row, and they've just been struggling up top and getting the dip attacks completed for the 2 stars. So InWar, I'm going to have to go with InWar on this one. They are looking very solid. They did put up 2 Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 10 3 stars last week. They might do it again this week, so there's really no telling, but I am going with InWar this week. Fat Cats versus Crazy Monkey. So Crazy Monkey won last week. Fat Cats is down by 3 right now. So I feel like Fat Cats is going to want to get back into this war. They're going to want to pick up and, you know, put the hurting on. Crazy Monkey won by percentage last week, so they're not very consistent right now. They're a little, you know, back and forth. They're a little shaky right now. So I'm going to have to go with Fat Cats this week. I feel like they're going to come together and rebound after their last couple of losses and put down Crazy Monkeys this week as they move into week 10. All right, so Archer Outlaws versus Cold Sept. Archer Outlaws is up by 3 right now. They have 3 war wins in a row. They're very powerful right now. Cold Sept has been a little up and down. I mean, they are getting the Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 10 3 stars, but they're struggling down in the 9 range, sometimes having some dip fails, whatever. It happens. There's nothing you can do about it. But anyways, I'm going to have to go with the Outlaws on this one, and they're going to pull it out versus Cold Sept and move on and get a 4th win on the season. So, you know, 4th win in a row. Soki Secundum versus Time Vortex. So, Soki Secundum is 2 wars ahead. Time Vortex is down by 2 right now. They've had a little bit of a hard time since their upset versus InWar. I feel like they really want to get things together, but, I mean, Soki Secundum is very strong right now. They're looking really good. They're 2-0 in their division. They're 2-1 in the conference. So, I mean, they're looking to stay on top of their conference. I'm going to have to go with Soki Secundum on this one. I mean, it might be a bad choice on my part, but they're very consistent right now. Kinetic Society versus Gabales. Hey, Gabales. So, Gabales is 6-2 right now, and they are on a win streak right now. They're on a 4-war win streak right now. And, I mean, they're on fire right now. I mean, I really feel like they're going to come in versus Kinetic Society and put them down. Kinetic is still seeking that first win in a couple weeks now. They had a little bit of a hard time last week versus Michigan Rose, so that kind of really, I don't know, it kind of worried me a little bit. I bet they were going to do well, and they just didn't come up and do any good there. USA Adults versus Meet the Kings. USA Adults is unable to produce a win so far in the season. I mean, it would be very interesting for them to actually put down this very tough opponent in Meet the Kings, but it's always possible. It's always possible. So Meet the Kings is 3 wars in ahead right now. They've won 3 in a row, and I'm going to have to stick with Meet the Kings on this one. Very consistent. They were very solid last week on almost getting the Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 10 3 stars. Michigan Rose versus LP4 Hades. So Michigan Rose, I bet against them last week, and they came in hot. And I'm going to have to go with Michigan Rose this week. You know, they were pretty strong last week. They put a hurting on Kinetic Society. And I feel like they're going to come back and do it again. They are just behind Soki Secundum in their division right now. They're on a 2-war winning streak right now. And I feel like they're going to try to continue doing that and really take advantage if there's an upset on Soki Secundum. So going with Michigan Rose on this one. Alphas versus Assassin Score. All right, so this one's going to be a really tough one to call. Assassin Score was unable to put up a Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 10 3-star. They capitalized on some misfortunes with LP3 Chiron, and they were, stayed consistent and were able to pull off the win. Alphas, though, is very strong. They were able to put up a Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 10 3-star, at least one a week. It's going to be a very tight war here. I'm going to go with Assassin Score. but this is going to be one that I definitely keep an eye on and watch. Heavy Hitters 2 versus 1001 Crew. So Heavy Hitters 2 won last week. 1001 Crew is on a 2-war winning streak right now, if I remember correctly. Let me check real fast before I say any further. Let's see here. Yes. So, yeah, they're on a 2-war winning streak, and I'm going to have to go with 1001 Crew on this one. Even though Heavy Hitters 2 looked really solid in their percentage win last week, I don't know if they're going to be able to maintain that versus a very solid opponent in 1001 Crew. So we're going to go with 1001 Crew. And, yeah, that's basically where we're going to go with that one. Coastal Clash versus LP3 Chiron. So, LP3 Chiron is a very formidable opponent. Had some misfortunes last week and some connection issues on some attacks. And really just let the mind game put them down. They were unable to rebound and come back and stop Assassin's score from winning. Coastal Clash is a very solid opponent as well. I mean, they're down by 2 right now, but they're hungry for a win. I'm going to have to go with LP3 Chiron. I know, it's crazy. We'll see what happens there. Arvaska versus House of L. So Arvaska lost by percentage to Heavy Hitters 2 last week. But they're still a very strong opponent. They're looking really good. Same thing with House of L. House of L has had some shortcomings. They did have a Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 10 3-star last week that I unfortunately missed rushing through and recording. So I'll try to fix that for next time. But let's see. I'm going to have to go with Arvaska here. They're going to come back and try to get back on that winning streak here. So Yolo Mode versus JTJ. So Yolo Mode, I believe they're on a 2-war winning streak right now. JTJ is actually down by 2 wars right now. They've lost 2 in a row. Just some inconsistency there with facing off with some, I guess I would say, smarter opponents. I don't really know. Some dip fails has been hindering JTJ lately. So I'm gonna have to go with Yolo Mode on this one. I feel like they're gonna stay in that streak that they're in. They're very tough right now, and they're sitting at the top of their division and want to stay there. All right, so War Addicts versus Pronoia Violator MP. I got a note here for War Addicts. Talk trash about War Addicts. All right. All right, so War Addicts is actually down by 2 wars, if I remember correctly. Yes. No, they're down by 1 war. They lost 1 last week. Pronoia Violator MP won last week. I'm going to have to say that War Addicts has been a little inconsistent lately. I don't really feel like they're going to be able to get it done versus Pronoia Violator MP. Pronoia did have a very solid Town Hall 10 attack, so we're going with Pronoia. All right, so the OSF versus Redline. So the OSF, they did win a war a couple weeks ago. They have been unfortunate in the past couple of weeks. They've come up really close. I mean, right there, Redline, though, they're up by 2. They're very solid right now. They're looking really good. They got a high percentage. They're leading their division right now by 2 wars. They're 6-2, and I really feel like Redline's going to put down OSF here. I just feel like they're going to continue that momentum that they're currently on. Gehazi Bomber versus Lexcorp. So this could be the upset of the week, although Gehazi Bomber is extremely strong right now. I mean, they are on a 3-war winning streak right now. They're 5-3. They're looking to go 6-3. They'd like to knock off Yolo Mode in the Freeze division, and I feel like Gehazi Bomber is going to stay on this rotation. Now, Lexcorp could come in and upset. They're hungry for their first war win of the season. They are 0-8 currently, and they could very possibly knock off Gehazi Bomber. But I'm going to have to go with Gehazi Bomber on this one. And I'm out of time, guys. So drop those comments below. Go down and fill out that spreadsheet, guys. $25 is on the line. If you get 16-0, I will be contacting you via email that you provide. Thanks for watching, guys.